Hello, hello. I'm back yet again. This is like a throwback to when I first started out on YouTube. Remember I used to just like upload 4 or 5 times a day, like just a couple minutes each time, just to keep you abreast of my incredibly fascinating life. That's a joke. Anyway, it's still Saturday. It is a beautifully rainy, stormy, dramatic afternoon in which it's 3:13 and I'm just sitting here on my couch watching YouTube, getting ready to be a little bit more wholesome than that with the DVD of Narnia's Lost Poet, The Secret Lives and Loves of C.S. Lewis, one of my favorite writers and poets. Kind of started out as like a Christian theme writer, and I mean, he always stayed with that theme too, but there's more to him than just Christian writing. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh my god, I'm awkward today. And speaking of being awkward, The Holy Wild, a heathen Bible for the untamed woman. This came very highly recommended to me, and I trust my friends who love to read and write because they usually never steer me wrong. This is by Danielle Dulski, and I'm gonna take a little nap later on in my freshly made bed because I did that too today. I feel very adulty today, which I say tongue in cheek because of course I'm an adult, but I'll tell you something. When I was in my active addiction, I think when you're an addict, drugs, alcohol, sex, food, shopping, gambling, whatever fires off the dopamine receptors in your brain, the serotonin receptors, you're kind of stuck in perpetual, indulgent, angsty adolescence. At least I was. I'm not going to turn this into a TED Talk. I was not responsible when I was drinking heavily. I didn't care about what anyone thought of me. If anybody was worried about me when I would sort of disappear, um, I didn't care about calling out from work, about lying, about driving unsafely, paying bills, taking meds, keeping appointments, returning calls, anything. But today is another good example of like, I drove this morning to my IDP class, got that out of the way. I only have 2 more of those to go before everything is just cleared up with my court case. And I was driving home and like the sun was just hitting the trees and I was feeling so grateful and so like, okay, now what do I have to do? Like, there's a little bit of money in the bank so I can go grocery shopping and I can get what I need for my daughter. And I had the energy because of not being hungover to go into my yard before the rain hit, that is, and dismantle all the plantings and not the plantings, but like all my little potted plants and stuff that were up and down my railings and my stairs, the decorative stuff from summer. So it's like I checked that off the list and I checked shopping off the list and then I met a friend for lunch and that was delicious and perfect. And then we walked around this bougie store nearby, which is kind of like a Trader Joe's, but it's like bougier and it's just always so perfectly well stocked with beautiful displays and gourmet food and like a hot and cold buffet and like an area to eat and just beautiful fruits and gifts and flowers and it was like I was treating myself. I was buying things for other people and it just felt so good and so responsible and so like wholesome. And I'm just gushing about how grateful I am to be sober and to be working and getting things done and just, yeah, emotionally adulting. Not that I'm always mature, because I'm not. And I do still have some impulse control issues, which is why I buy so much jewelry and makeup. And I'm sure it irritates people, but here's the thing. My bills are paid. Now I sound like Amy Slayton, right? Or is it Tammy? Um, I've got, my credit score went way up. I've got savings now. I cut down my debt by lots and lots of dollars. Um, I'm not flexing. I'm just saying, like, things are so different when your focus and perspective in life is different. When, I mean, alcohol is not as expensive as like hard drugs or whatever, but it was expensive. And the Intoxilock, as a result of the drinking, was expensive every month. I'm trying to get this shadow off me. And the amount of money I was paying out for like minimum payments for all my credit cards. I did a consolidation thing 2 years ago, and I got that down to like I literally have just one major Visa now, and my I paid off Amazon. I paid off all the small like the store cards. Paid off Sephora. Paid off Ulta. I had a bunch. Paid off Kohl's. Um, I now have Torrid left, and that's it. And then like the one major credit card I keep for emergencies or trips or to book a hotel or go to a show or something. Excuse me, or if there's like a major car repair. But I said all that to just say like it's really nice to enjoy a weekend off because I do work hard. I really earn my money, trust me. And now that I'm out of debt, I can buy things like the pallets and I can get some bougie food and I even got some lobster meat. There's some lobster meat chilling in my fridge for later and um I'm just chit-chatting with you all on a beautiful I keep saying beautiful. I love a stormy day. And the sky was really dramatic earlier. People were pulling over on the side of the road taking pictures of the sky, and it did look pretty ominous. I was like, oh, holy shit, I hope there's not a tornado because I have nowhere to hide in my little cottage if there's in the event of a tornado. Um, I got short ribs and broiled vegetables for lunch. There's a bunch left over, so I'll probably have that for dinner. And then I will start making the beautiful cheesecake for my daughter. It's a no bake one. I love to cook, and I'm a pretty good cook and baker. But traditional baked cheesecakes used to really intimidate me. First of all, they're expensive to make, and there's a real technique to doing them. But I prefer actually to do no bake cheesecakes. And during quarantine last year, I kind of perfected like a French silk one, which is made with heavy whipping cream, cream cheese, and sweetened condensed milk. And and you just chill it like overnight in the fridge. You don't have to bake it at all. And then you just decorate the top with more whipped cream and berries. And I got her these cute candles that say 33 on them because that's how old my baby is going to be. And boy, right, when your kids get older, you feel older. So, but I feel terrific these days, even with my situation right now with my bladder stone, and I have to follow up with that with the urologist. And, my back hurts and my weight's up and blah, blah, blah. The diabetes, pre diabetes, whatever you want to call it. Still, in all, my labs are great for somebody who spent like a couple decades drinking and acting the fool with my health and my body and my goals. And I just feel pretty good. I feel really chill and mellow right now. So, I said all that to say what? I was about to say something. I don't remember. So, when I remember, I'll come back on yet again. And I'm going to read and I'm going to watch TV. And I made my bed and I did my laundry and I paid my bills. And it's just awesome. Had a really good staff meeting yesterday and found out that there's going to be some bonuses involved with my working New Year's and Christmas. I have off for Thanksgiving. And yeah, everything's good. I even got probably about 2/3 of my Christmas shopping done. So that's cool. All right. Some ideas I have coming up is to do a makeup decluttering and maybe like a palette collection because that seems to be the most fun makeup to showcase. And yeah, that's it for now. Talk to you guys later. I hope you're having a good weekend, as I already said. And peace out for now. Here, I'll take another drag for you people who watch me just to see me smoke. But I'll tell you something in a minute. And I'm not kidding either. In the new year, I'm quitting. This is it. I have a carton that I'm finishing off, and I'm not buying anymore. I'm quitting in the new year. I crushed some goals this year, and I'm going to be crushing some goals next year. Some pretty exciting ones, too. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.